I'm trying not to be like, I don't know what kind of ist they'll call it. I'm starting to be white female liberalist phobic. I, I I saw, but they ain't the only ones. But so I have seen a lot of reviews about the fountain, especially. I'm fascinated. I want to see the Columbus fountain myself because I went to Notre Dame and caught the Metro religiously, and I don't remember it looking like the pictures I've seen of it with people showing how nice it looks and clean. I was like, dang, really? So I want to see it before, because I know these fools are going to mess it up. The fact that people are actually saying that they like it. One woman was like, I hate that I like it. Like, why would you hate the like? This is how dumb, for real, a lot of people are. Keeping it a whole buck. I hated a lot of what Joseph Robinette Biden was doing because he was doing a whole lot of tranny promoting type foolishness. And the dumbing of education. I hated it. But guess what? I didn't hate my country. I just hated his policies. But no. Oh, no. 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 If he would have took the time to maybe clean the parks up or make them look nice, I would have applauded that. I'm a person, I don't have a problem saying when somebody does something. I don't hate to like something. I had tried to find something to like. I think it was one thing that I was like, maybe I can kind of get with that. That was it. But other than that, I was like, Lord, just let me get through this overly trans happy situation, because I know you're going to deal with it. That's where I was at. I said, let me make my money and do what I got to do. Pay what I need to pay and keep it moving. Because I trust God. That's it. But listening to people complain, and I saw this idiot, white, liberal female whining about the money spent, like the reflecting pool. From what I'm seeing, it looks beautiful. Like, this is the nation's capital, idiots. Whether you like it or not. And I want, again, please see the State Department for renouncing your citizenship and getting the hell on. Because I'm like really literally tired. Like, you are the most miserable packs of trash I've ever seen in my life. Who wakes up every day just to look for something to bitch and moan about? You need to go wash. Half of y'all look musty. Musty. You pissed all over. I saw this one young lady today in the past. Nice looking little Asian girl, but you got, oh, come on, why you got like the whole, what is it, the piercing mustache? Or what are y'all doing? It like, why are you overly doing things to yourselves that you don't need to do? It distracts from your beauty. And I don't understand that. Why do y'all want to be ugly so bad? It's like it's a thing to want to be ugly, or you want to be over exaggerated looking. You want to look like somebody that isn't real. Because nothing is real anymore. You know why? Because if you could be a fake man, everything has to look exaggerated and not real because of them. Come on, y'all. Like, can we do better? But you mad. It's a good thing. People come here and tour. We got monuments. This is the White House, Congress. It should look nice. Other countries come here, they hate their presidents and whoever. They come and they visit their prime ministers. It should look nice, not trashy. It shouldn't look trashy. That's something that the mayor really stilly behind, instead of, oh, we're the gayest. You know that pit. Oh, God. You're literally incurring the wrath of God, promoting pride. But don't nobody see that. All these freaking churches. That's why I'm like, half these churches, they do need to go. I don't want them replaced with no daggone mosque, though. But they do need to go, because there's no power in them churches, because God ain't in them. That's why everybody's still focused. Everybody talks so much more about everything, but they don't talk about God. And then you wonder why your life is a wreck. you falling apart, can't take care of nothing, can't do nothing, can't even be responsible because you don't know Bible. You don't know the Bible. You don't pray. You prey on people. And you ugly and hateful. And always looking for something to be offended and to complain about. Like, I was like, this lady just sitting here literally, and it was mostly the females. It was it was like maybe one or two guys, but most of the guys that I saw doing that they interviewed the question, they was like, I like it, it's nice. If you're gonna want something to look nice, you're gonna spend some money. Like, I prefer my money instead of, y'all wasn't mad about them sending money to all these different countries for what was that? They had some gay stuff they was sending, some trans, this, that, and the other in different countries, wanting to pay to expand this nonsense in other countries in order for people to get aid. They had to accept that nonsense. Wasn't nobody mad at that, but you mad because the money being spent to turn on water in parks that a lot of people, when you go downtown or tourists come, why the hell would you have fountains and they not useful? It should have never not been water for a whole long period of time that people got used to not having water. I want to go see Malcolm X Park. I heard that looks beautiful. The pictures I seen, that looks beautiful. Y'all are just, I'm like, at what point do you get tired of your own selves? Because I'm sick of a whole lot of y'all. Complain too much. And but you don't complain about nothing that you really need to complain about. Y'all looking like... Now, one thing I did like today, besides getting my hair done and chilling, my daughter said, and I'm like, oh, so it's not just me and maybe 3 other people that I know that feel this way. Said one of her clients said her kids will not be outside this month because this area is too ignorant. Yep. Too ignorant. And I say it and hear it all day, every day. The ignorance is too high. Because to me, it's just ignorant. You complaining over the monuments, the fountains, and the parks and things. The tax dollars. I'd rather the tax dollars. Y'all ain't mad about the tax dollars being spent to trans children and being wasted on illiterate children, because children are being graduated illiterate and ignorant of the processes of government. They being graduated ignorant to a whole lot of stuff, but they can pronoun, they can repeat very well, they can cite false narratives well, but y'all ain't mad at that. Shut up. Take one of them tampons out one of them boys' bathrooms and stick it in your mouth. Just shut up. Damn fool. Like, freaking serious, the females really irritate. They irritate the crap out of me, man. A freaking skittle head. And this one she ain't had no skittle head, but she might as well have. Because it's like, when I say skittle heads, y'all already know who I'm talking about. When I say skittle heads or long lash, no, bonneted. Because only the inappropriate looking musty individuals, all of them, they got this, all of them, they just, too many of them. It's just too many of them. They musty, they bonneted, but they all pierced up and tatted up and musty looking and just always complaining, or their mouth looking like it's stank breath, stank feet, just stank. And they don't know what a man or a woman is. All of them. They just annoying. Irksome. And don't have no joy of the Lord. Nothing. It's ridiculous. Yeah, but I do plan on, I haven't been downtown to walk around and tour, but I plan on going down there by the monuments. I want to see for myself. I probably go within the next couple of weeks, because I know, because these fools so mad. And you know when these funky, musty skittle heads get mad, they go destroy stuff. So yeah, we gotta go see it before they do something. Hey, man, they just irritate me. Fix them, Jesus.